My name is Piyush Bhandari, and I'm the CEO of Xponential.Digital. It's a digital transformation company helping small and medium enterprise going digital across their business and helping them scale. We are about 800 plus people having offices in the US, India, Singapore, and expanding very rapidly.
What's the story behind Xponential Digital? What inspired you to launch a company focused on digital transformation?
We launched Xponential.Digital actually to bridge that gap. We wanted to build an automation digital solutions accessible to small and medium enterprises. And this is our mission to help companies grow exponentially by making their operations smarter and also seamless.
What's the biggest misconception founders and CEOs have about digital transformation and automation in 2025?
The biggest misconception today is that the digital transformation is not just about technology and also thinking about that it is just a one-time project. Founders often think that this is a tool which can just be applied and fixed in one go. But in reality, it's a mindset and an operational shift which one needs to have. It's about aligning people, it's about aligning processes, and it's also about long-term agility. Another common myth is that automation will replace jobs. In truth, it's often frees your people to do high-value work, unlocking more creativity and innovation. And I think this is something which most people miss out and are afraid of taking the next step.
How can an EO entrepreneur assess whether or not their business as it looks today is ready for automation?
Starting with 3 checkpoints essentially, you have to really watch whether the processes which your team are doing are repetitive in nature. And this is something which you can obviously as a first step take to see how we can digitize and automate them. Another area which you can identify is where there is a human error possible. And if there are manual data entries happening and areas where you think that there could be possible potential error, those are areas which you could fix. Another challenge which we see in most of the entrepreneurs is when they are scaling, they're not able to hire quickly. And this kind of leads to a lot of challenges for them in terms of customer service. And this is the right time for them to look at how they can digitize and automate certain operations, which can not only free up their time, but also manage scale. So I think these are some areas and pain points one can look at when they are looking at automation and digitizing operations. Yeah.
How do you shift a founder's focus from the immediate cost of automation to the long-term value it creates in scalability and competitive advantage?
Very, very important question, because when you talk of cost, the most important language when we talk to any business owner is that what is the ROI they can get out of this cost which they are going to invest in technology. And we call it not cost, but we call it investment. And when we do an investment, there is an ROI for that investment, which is the return on investment. So we have to speak in their language so that they trust in this investment. We have to tell them about growth. We have to talk about margins and the market edge which they will have when they do this investment in technology. We actually show them the ROI not just in savings, but in time, reduced error, faster decision making. And we show that this is an enabler for the business. And I think this is the most important understanding which a business owner wants to really see, because if they don't see this, they don't believe it. And many of the owners we've spoken to in the past and where we've delivered the solutions to them, they realize that I wish I had done this 2 years early and I would have doubled my revenue by now. But I think that's the clarity which we try to bring into the owner when it comes to investing in technology. You don't see immediate results, but you see a long-term results and sustainable results. It's like putting it in a mutual fund. I don't think if we invest in a mutual fund on day one, the return would immediately come the next day. But it takes time, but it matures and it grows over time. And I think that's the exponential growth you are able to see when one invests in technology. And this is where we guide them and make them understand the value of investing in technology.
Can you share a brief success story or client case that reflects the impact of your work?
One of our clients, a regional logistics firm, was struggling with manual operations, and in just about 8 weeks, we implemented an integrated solution using Zoho, where we implemented the CRM, the books, the inventory, and the analytics platform for them. The result was amazing. I mean, clear result was a 40% reduction in their processing time, 25% reduction in their customer complaints, and the leadership had real visibility of what's going on in the business. Sometimes you grow so fast, you really don't know what's happening in your business, and you don't know where to kind of forecast challenges. And I think this is the problem which we were able to solve for them. They not only attended and grew in the existing market, but they also were able to scale in multiple other countries because of being able to, kind of use technology to grow their business.
What can EO members expect when working with Xponential
We take a
Digital?
very consultative approach. I mean, in every business, because we have professionals with over 15, 20 years of experience in the consulting background, we try and understand the business deeply. We don't just throw tech at you, but we understand your workflows, identify inefficiencies, and take a very tailor-made and a custom approach to automation solutions. I mean, this is where our edge lies, because if we don't get this right, we are not able to deliver the best outcome to any business. And I think we are able to draw a clear roadmap for every client we work with in terms of what are the expectations, what are the measurable outcomes within weeks they can see. And I think the KPIs are so clearly defined that they can measure the impact very efficiently and realistically in front of them. So I think this is where our relationships with clients have built over time. And we work with several EO members across the globe. And given that a lot of these relationships are based on trust and respect, and I think this is the foundation we have based our business on as well. So clearly, the fast, impact-driven personal relationships have really translated into deliverable outcomes as well.
Are there any new or forthcoming initiatives in the pipeline that you're excited to share with EO
I
members?
think we constantly do this as time evolves, and I think one of the biggest pain points which most of the business faces, that where do they exactly stand in terms of technology. And we are in the process of launching something called as a digital maturity scorecard. It's basically a self-assessment tool where it can help you understand and benchmark across your functions, operations, be it sales or be it finance. Where do you stand in terms of your tech maturity? And I think that's the main initiative which we are working on right now, where we are able to help businesses understand where we stand in terms of the tech maturity and what is the path we can lay for them to help them go from 1 to 10. And I think that's where, depending on where you stand, we are able to define and take them in a structured way forward. Yeah.
Ready to scale your business? Reach out to the Xponential Digital